Alrighty, I am streaming live, I think. I uh I got some updates. Let me go ahead and fire. I'm also a little bit late, but it's okay. It's okay. We've been doing big things. Big things. Mucho grande. Let me check my audio. Alright, so I got my new MacBook set up and paired it with the dual screen. And my mouse now is Bluetooth connected to my MacBook. So exciting stuff. I was very productive yesterday. I feel like I could have been more productive because I kind of took a like a nap, like I kind of took a break in the middle of the day yesterday, but that was fine. But I got my new MacBook set up. I got an editing software, DaVinci Resolve. I think I'm going to use that long term because then I can also use it on this computer here. I can have both, so that's nice. Um, and then let me go ahead and get my chat fired up here. So I get that stuff. And I'm gonna switch my accounts. Oh, what? My account's not showing? The heck? I already added the account. Oh, technology. Technology is annoying. Now my YouTube is a proper YouTube account is showing. Ah, yes. Yes. That's good enough. That is good enough. Let me switch accounts over to. Wow, it didn't save. It's so annoying. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. So I keep trying to link my study account to. What is the password? Because I keep forgetting the password. Oh my gosh. What is the password? I gotta write the password out. Oh my god. And it will not take. It will not stay linked. I've linked my YouTube account. Because I have multiple. I linked them together like 3 times, so I can just switch back and forth between them, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. And then I have to remember what the heck my password is. Okay, maybe it's this. There's so many passwords. Oh gosh. Please work. Oh, it worked. All right, great. Writing it down. Oh, please. All right, great. Perfect. And also, here's a success. I always got to count my successes and like acknowledge them because successes are love me some successes. All right, great. Writing it down. Because with that success comes a ton of failure. I'll tell you that right now. With that success comes a ton of failure. But failures are good though, because you learn from failures. I don't really see them as failures. I see them as learning experiences. But you can call them failures. It doesn't really matter. I learn from them. As long as you learn from them, then they don't really have the same effect as actually being a failure. Let me put it in. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alrighty. Good stuff. I got the chat popped up. Now all I need. I got 4 minutes before I need to start my stream. I spent pretty much all day yesterday. Well, I actually went to the store. I ran some errands. Very productive. Turned in my shoes. I need to get new shoes, but whatever. And then I'm gonna make an appointment eventually with a person to get some more dress shirts. I'm gonna do that. I like that. I didn't hit the gym yesterday, but I worked so much with my YouTube channel just trying to figure out the editing software that I didn't actually end up making it to the gym. But you know, when it comes to editing, it's like it's a learning curve. Like once you just gotta spend enough time with it, learn, watch YouTube videos, and you know all that kind of stuff. And then once you learn enough, then it becomes easier over time. You start getting to a real groove, a real rhythm. Let me make sure this is good. Okay, yep, we're good. Great. So, story time. So after I was done running my errands yesterday, I finally set up my laptop, my MacBook. I connected all my accounts to it. It's all connected. My Apple Watch, my MacBook, my phone are all connected. In fact, speaking of my phone, I actually need to charge both of these things. They're all connected. I also need to charge make sure I'm charging everything. I have so many things now. However, I have so many things. I'm like an Android over here. So many technology. Let me charge myself. One thing at a time. I can't walk and chew bubble at the same time. Let me plug all my stuff up. I have church after this, so I want to make sure all my stuff is charged. Can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. Go. Plug that up. Leverage the electricity I get from my office job. I don't like to pay for this. I'm not gonna run up my light bill or anything like that. In fact, I'm gonna charge both with my computer. This setup is hilarious. Look at this setup. So I have this laptop I'm streaming on. I have my MacBook down here. And then I have access to my dual screen office computers. I am like, I feel like a hacker, dude. It's good. It's great. It's good. It's good stuff. Now, you know what? You know what? Also, this MacBook is really annoying me. It's just a learning curve because I keep downloading like Google Chrome. Like I use Google Chrome and I keep re-downloading, and it just doesn't stick. I don't know what the heck is up with it. Here it is. Can I like move it? Here, get on my. There we go. I guess I have to move it. I have to move it to my desktop because it will not stick. And then you know how when you close a window, it's always up in the right corner for Microsoft. With a Mac, it's all up in the left corner instead. Left corner of the line. So that's annoying. I got set up everything. I got set up. Man, I'm just setting up. Yeah, open the Google Chrome. Oh, there you go. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna have my chat going on my MacBook. Ha! Ha! MacBook chat. Effect. Okay, alright, so let me close out. I just want a few things running on my streaming laptop. Basically, until I figure out the MacBook streaming, this Windows laptop is going to be my streaming laptop. And it's just going to be for the stream. Great. And then I can monitor the chat down here. Pop up the chat, pop up the volume. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. Now, I have used I spent so much time yesterday just trying to edit picture. I took a bunch of pictures. I did what I said I was gonna do. I did it. I took a bunch of pictures of myself in different like positions to make for thumbnails. Right? I looked at other. In fact, oh, I need to. Hold on. I got so many things going on. Hold on. It's actually time for me to take my ADHD medicine. What time is it? Taken at 10:17. Oh, great. In fact, let me throw on a break. Let's throw on a break, so I can just get all these thoughts out of my head. Let's get all these thoughts out of my head. Let's throw on a break. Let's throw in a 10-minute break here. Let's call this a talking through the building out the channel. I don't know, just talking through life. So, what did I do yesterday? I like to talk about it just so I can acknowledge it and like really reward myself for the stuff I got done. What? So yeah, ran errands successfully. Good stuff. Went shopping. Went to a clothing person went to my shoe guy. Turned my shoes in. What is all this stuff? What is this stuff on my screen? Get off my screen. Cut it on the screen. Toothbrush, toothpaste. What is this? Crazy. Get out of my screen. Should go. I just brushed my teeth. Yeah. So he'll work on my shoes, and then I'll get them back. I got some high quality shoes that he can work on continuously. He's gonna reinforce them so they last longer. I got a shirt guy. I'm gonna get some custom made dress shirts. The idea is that if I get really good quality clothing, they'll last me longer. And then I gotta figure out how to air dry stuff because apparently putting stuff in the dryer damages clothes. So I need to start washing my clothes, all of my clothes, on cold water and then air dry them. I'll have to figure that out later. Got my pen. We're good. Less clutter in my life. Less clutter. Be more organized, less clutter. Put that over there. That's charging over there. Move this mouse. Close this top. Get out of here. Get back. There. I got water. I got a mouse. My notepad. My notes. Good stuff. All right. So when I got back, and I started. I really like this office too. This office is nice. Put them up here. I have this little setup. All right, so yeah, I don't even know if you can hear me very well. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm messing with this. I'm messing with the position. Don't mind me. In fact, I don't like that this is blocking. I don't know if I can. Technical difficulty. Not technical. We adjust. Well, yeah, there we go. Let's put it down here. Yeah, just so you can see the window. Yeah, there's nothing down. There's nothing down here anyway. Or down here. There's nothing over here this area. So, what else? Setup. I was goofing off for like 4 hours in the middle of the day, doing nothing, just watching YouTube in the office, and then, boom! I got my MacBook set up. So what did I do? I got everything connected. I downloaded OBS. The first thing I wanted to do was see if I could make a thumbnail. Like, just do that. And so I was messing around with a bunch of, I'm like researching, like, okay, what's the editing software for Mac? Like, I heard about some editing software for Mac. One for photos, one for videos. And then I was researching that. And then I eventually just settled on DaVinci Resolve because you can do both. And I want to be able to use one editing software and be able to do everything. And like as I get better with that, it just becomes easier over time. I don't want to be bouncing around with editing software. Also, it's good on both Mac and Microsoft. So yeah, the plan is when I go to the Philippines, my my girlfriend is going to take my laptop, and she's going to be helping me with all this kind of stuff. And I can whatever I learn now, I can teach her. Um, so I was messing around with that, and it's like editing, but eventually it's like very like it's a high learning curve, but like it's intuitive in certain ways, but not intuitive in others. I spent so much time. I stayed up until like 12 midnight trying to figure out how to get the black lines out of the thumbnail, right? Because I took a bunch of pictures, but then they were in like weird aspect ratios. So when I post them as a thumbnail, they'd have black lines like a movie theater, like a movie or something like that. I'm like, get that out of here. And so I was just like, I was researching and it was the worst. But then I figured it out. And I still don't even think it's perfect. I think there's even still like a small black line you can kind of see in the thumbnail. But now I have a thumbnail. That's not, so you're not going to catch me like laying my head down or something like that, like a nude. Now my thumbnail actually says, you know, like other ones, study with me. I actually created a thumbnail now. So I'll be using that from now on. But I also have like 10 other really good quality photos that I took on my MacBook. On my MacBook. Also, I need to clean this thing. I had to keep this thing clean. I was touching it yesterday, just trying to figure out how everything worked. I'm like, this is touchscreen? It is not a touchscreen. just so you know right now, the MacBook is not a touchscreen. But I finally did it. I was so happy. I'm like, I did it! I did it! I figured it out how to make a thumbnail without the black lines and how to like make fancy lettering. Like I can make a thumbnail, I can take the pictures, I can put it there, I can mess around with the lighting so the lettering pops out a little bit more. And then I can put the lettering in, and then I can make the letter have a shadow. I can color the letter. I can make it highlighted. I can make the letter more bold, the lettering more bold. So I'm gonna be like messing around with all that kind of stuff. But basically, I did all that, but I didn't study. Like I didn't actually do my homework. So, and right now I can't. I have to do the Bible study and then Cebuano. And then after those two, I'm gonna have to really catch up on my homework. So I'm gonna go to church. Oh, anyway. I'm actually gonna try to get there on time, or at least within a half an hour of it started. But after this, I'm gonna go take a shower. I got my clothes in the mail, so now I have white dress shirt, or white t-shirts. That's what I took all my pictures in. And I also realized that like I need to start really getting serious about losing weight because I have a little gut going, and I was like kind of sucking in my gut, like man, I got a gut. It's trash. So I like that though. I like these little white t-shirts, these little white V-neck shirts because they really show my figure. I got those. They really show my figure. And I want to have a better figure. And I like being able to see it by basically my who I am right now is the image of, is like a eternal image. So I don't want to see myself with a gut. So I want to get more serious about working out and sticking to my diet. So I still resist it. I haven't eaten breakfast. I'm still trying to make sure I'm on my fast, and I might do it to at least 12. Fast until at least 12. And then I should work out when I get back from church. It's just like church is so long. It's not that church is so long. It's that it's the travel there. If I don't have a car, it takes me an hour and a half to get to church, and then an hour and a half back. So it's just a lot of travel. I spent 3 hours traveling. So I'm just tired. But I can really afford to be tired. Well, I came before you, but sorry. I gotta take my allergy medicine. I've really been watching me for the entire time. You know I have sinus issues. That's all my medicine. My medicine goes towards the ADHD and the sinus issues. What is this, allergies? Oh. Oh. Good stuff. Good stuff. What else? So success with that. Success. In fact, where's my list? I want to be looking at my accomplishment list, like my job plan. Is it? What? Oh, for me. What's quit? Oh, 2 minute break already? No, I'm not done. Double break. Will it not open? Why is it not opening? Interesting. Double break. Let's do another. Double break. Hello? Oh yeah, also, another accomplishment. Huh. Trying to mess around with this stupid. It's like Mac does not want me to use Google Chrome because it will not allow it to. Where's YouTube? Oh my goodness, where is it? Where'd my chat go? The heck? Oh, there it is. This is weird. Maybe I need the YouTube app. That's what I need to do. I need to get the YouTube app. See, I'm still setting stuff up. Still setting stuff up on this MacBook. YouTube. No. YouTube, watch, listen, stream. The app is available on the App Store. Alright. I gotta do the App Store. Yeah, this is gonna be a big learning curve. Big learning curve. So let me download YouTube real quick. In fact, YouTube. I should have actually streamed a lot of my setup yesterday, but I was just so focused. But like that kind of stuff, like being able to have my stream on this second computer for now allows me to like really work and do my. I can't even stream my editing. That's studying. That's why we're getting stuff done. Masters for YouTube. This is not. None of this is YouTube. What the heck is this? It said go to the App Store to download YouTube, and I go to the App Store to download YouTube, and none of these are the YouTube app. YouTube. Install on more devices. To the device. No. This is the worst. Maybe it's not an app. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Alright. Because I thought I had YouTube at the bottom. I guess not. I guess I always have to go to it. I thought I could just click on the YouTube icon. Oh, whatever. Good stuff. But what did I actually try to do? I'm trying to go to my business notes, my business plan. Yeah. So stream schedule, audio quality, background ambience. Oh yeah, OBS. So I was actually trying to figure out how to set up my stream on my Mac, but it didn't work out because apparently, I'm gonna lower this. Get down to my level. Come here. Come here. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Shoot. Ah, the worst. Gosh. Gosh. Oh my goodness. I got too many things going on. I broke my screen for my dual screen, see? Because it got caught in the gap, I guess? So fragile. Oh my goodness. Well, I did get insurance on this thing. Let's see how that happens. Let's see how that works. Oh gosh. Growing pains, you know? Man, the worst. The worst. Hmm. How much stuff is that? I did get the insurance off, but I don't even know if the insurance covers like accidental breakage. But I know I got the insurance on it. I figured it out. I'm pretty confident I got the insurance on it. Oh, that's so annoying. So we got caught in between. I'm between desks, and what they both rise up. So it was like came down, and it was off the edge, and it kind of like whack. That's annoying. Yeah, but I got the insurance on it, so go me. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was looking at progress I was making. You know, life happens. That's life. You know, that's life. Audio quality, background ambience. So yeah, next is trying to set up my OBS. But apparently with Mac, aliens, robots. I was in that pose that made me think of that. Apparently with the Mac though, I can have a screen that links to a window, like the little stream, that little water sound that's trickling. That's it's tied to that browser window, and then I can play the audio from that browser window in OBS as part of the stream. Apparently with Mac, it does not have inherent built-in capability to do that within OBS. Don't know why. I mean, it's a completely different operating system, so they just haven't built it into OBS. You need a completely separate, like, browser extension or OBS extension or something like that in order to allow you to tie, like, one of the sources of OBS to the browser and be able to play video or audio attached to that browser window. That was the last thing I was getting done yesterday, but it was like midnight. I'm like, I gotta go home. I gotta get some sleep. So that is why I'm not streaming on the Mac, because I still haven't fully set that up yet. So I'm still gonna be streaming on this Windows PC. Man, that's a shame. What the stupid? That is a shame. I didn't know it was so fragile. I did not know it was that fragile. I'm so glad I got the insurance for that. How much did I spend on that? How much did I spend on that? Let me look at it. That's how much I spent on a MacBook. But what about the laptop? $50 for this, and it's that fragile. Jeez. I mean, I don't know if I say it's fragile. I mean, it's what it is. That's totally my bad, but I'm very glad I got the. Yeah, I got the protection plan on it. Let me look at this protection plan real quick. Let's see. Here we go. 4-year office equipment protection plan. No additional cost. You pay $0 for repairs, parts, labor, and strip or cover plan substituted purchase. Manufacturer after warranty, power surges. File claim anytime online. Ha! Purchase May 15th. That's why we get insurance, baby. One more break. I'm not ready. I'll be ready at 11. That's why we get insurance, baby. Purchase May 15th. 4-year insurance plan. $0 for repairs. Send that on in. I can work with one screen for now. I'll just use both my computers. I basically have two screens with both my two computers. Oh. Woo! Yes, indeedy. Oh, Ori, what's up? Welcome to the new and improved, not really, but kind of, stream with the MacBook. I actually have the chat on my MacBook right now. Yeah. And I just got the stream on the previous laptop. Yeah. Yeah. It's good. It's good. I'm just trying to like debrief for the week for my accomplishment. So core product, mid front and background and timer, yep. Sell those up on the MacBook, edit my videos, post 2 videos a day, thumbnail. They post another set for live stream, 14 thumbnails. I think I got like 10 up enough, I think. Best description and tags on video. This has been completed. We have completed this. I'm going to go ahead and mark that completed. Oh, nope. That's not how you do it. I need the background. I need a highlighter. Which one's the highlighter? There we go. That is completed. Best description and tags on videos completed. Alright, we're in phase 2. Still setting up my MacBook. The next one is going to be setting up. Yeah. But I can't really focus on like this stuff for right now until next Saturday, because I have to focus on homework. So I'll just this is gonna be my default stream. I'm gonna have I'm gonna work out of my MacBook. I'll work out of my MacBook and stream on I'll consider this my streaming computer now. Good stuff. So I'm going to be carrying around 2 laptops at all times. My bag is going to be so heavy. But I have to send this thing in. There is an Amazon thingy near me, but it's just hard to get to it during the week. I'm going to have to send it in next week. on Saturday. So I'm not gonna have a second monitor for a while. That's fine. I have two computers. That's good enough. All right. So we'll start after this break. Anything else I need to debrief on? Good stuff. Good stuff. So, where's my other notebook? It'd be nice to take notes. Yeah, I'm gonna take some. It'd be nice to take some more notes. Where my life notes at? All right. All right. Oh boy. Shoot. Control C. The command. Oh no. Oh my goodness. The command are different. No highlighting. 1.5. Whatever. So we got a bunch of stuff right there. Errands. We're grocery shopping. Shoes, and then shirt, and then MacBook setup. Now need to set second screen in for repairs. That's why you get the insurance. Worry about YouTube stuff on Saturday. Focus on homework. This today and tomorrow. Good stuff. Come in early. Make sure we get an A. We only have A's around here. But I have like 3.5 modules. I basically didn't do any work for this week. I got cram to get it all done. I don't know how the heck. Oh yeah, because I had Thursday was a haircut, and then Friday was what was Friday? Oh, I was supposed to go to a baseball game. And it was canceled due to rain. Baseball game canceled due to rain. Yeah, baseball game was canceled due to rain. I'm probably not going to be able to go to that baseball game if it's a Monday. There's no way, because I have to finish my homework. Nope, there's no way. Absolutely no way. Have to get an A. Have to get an A. Dang. Yeah, I gotta take my diet more seriously. I need some gum or something. Let's see. So, and then, let me prep for Bible study real quick. Got my Bible here. Let me make sure nothing's being caught. Lesson learned about things being caught in between the gap here. I'm on Matthew 17. Yeah, I'll prep here. What am I on? I can't read my own handwriting. What is this? Whoever shall therefore shall regulate the least commandments. Is that 5? Matthew 5? No. What is that? What is that handwriting? That handwriting is garbage. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got that little bookmark on it. Oh, that is Matthew 5. 5:19. That's a 5. Oh my goodness, trash. Trash in there. Garbage in there. Let's see. And then, am I gonna use? Wow. The Gospel Library. Matthew 5:17. There you go. What? Oh, 19. There you go. Alright, I am prepped. Good stuff. I'm fully prepped. And then after that, I'll do an hour of Cebuano. And then I'll see if I have time. I'm actually going to leave. I'm going to be done at 12. Oh, whoa. Oh, no, I won't have time. Darn. I'll have to take a shower before I head to church. That's fine. That's fine. We're getting stuff done. We're getting stuff done. I took some notes, gathered my thoughts, so I don't repeat myself too often. That's useful. I like taking notes. I need to take my notes more often on more things. I just need to take more life notes, just in general. You always have a notebook. In fact, that's what I did at work. Was when I was. Here's something that helped me with my ADHD is that when I was at work and my brain would wander, I had a notebook down, and I take notes during work. But then I started taking notes about the things I was thinking about, so I could stop thinking about it. Because I'm like, all right, I got it on paper. We're good. I don't have to think about it anymore, and then I'd move on. And that helped a lot. When I started to number the things, I got to like 17 things that just like my brain started to water, and I just wrote it down. Oh, I gotta review that. Anyways. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're doing it. We're doing pretty well. Good stuff. Go us. All right, let's get to studying. Let's get it. Let's acquire it. Let's obtain it. Let's make it happen. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and pull this down. Oh no, not me. The water. There's nothing down here, so we'll just put it down here. There we go. There we go. Move over a little bit more. No, not me. Pull this over here. Yeah, that's fine. And then let's go ahead and switch it over. Let's get some studying. Let's get it. Oh man, we gotta cram. We're gonna be cramming later on. I'm gonna be up late. I'm gonna pull some. I'm gonna get some Red Bull. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get some Red Bull later. I'm not gonna need to pull it all nighter, but we're gonna need to stay up late. It'll be fine. All right, let's get it. What was required? Oh, this is the Sermon on the Mount. This is the Sermon on the Mount. No. I'm glad I'm being very much more careful about how I read. I just realized that my water trickling was way too loud. It was on max value, so I just turned it down. That's fine. It's fine. This is a good passage. I like this one. Matthew 5:22. You know what to do? I'm also gonna lower this. I'm lowering this. Oh shoot. I have so many cables. Ridiculous. This is also about 5. Oh. Good stuff. Back at it. Wait, hold on. Whoever shall say thou fool shall be in danger of hellfire. So don't insult the intelligence of God's children. Don't insult people. Because when you insult him, you'll be in danger of hellfire. Whoever shall say thou fool. You fool. Yeah. That makes sense too, because if you really believe the scriptures, that's not really our job to cast judgment in that way. That's God's job. Now, this doesn't mean that you shouldn't think that people are doing something wrong, but specifically casting harsh judgment upon them from doing something wrong, you're doing God's job. Now, you can still act in a way, like if someone does something foolish, like let's say someone jumps off a cliff, right? You could not participate in that yourself. You can still judge it as a wrong action for you, right? You can even teach others that, hey, you shouldn't do that because here are the consequences of that thing. But then it's a different step when you then point to that person and say you're a fool. Like that's a step too far in the word of Christ. It doesn't mean you can't protect yourself. Doesn't mean you can't avoid that person or the situation, or even still be friendly with the person if they survive, like if they jump off a cliff to water, you know. But to insult someone's intelligence, to call them a fool, God doesn't like that. He doesn't like it. So good to know. Good to know. Straight from the horse's mouth. Or the mouth. It's an expression. Straight from Christ. Good stuff. Good stuff. And there it is. There it is. There it is. These are two very important passages. One, but I say unto you, Matthew 5:28, that whoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. The only person you should be looking lustfully after is your wife. But no porn. No porn. That's a good one. I already knew that, by the way. I had a full. In fact, my pastor did a sermon. But that's virtually impossible. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. This commandment is absolutely impossible. No one can do it. Every man is gonna break it, because unless you're asexual, because that's just that's who God made us to be. Like, we're sexual beings. This is impossible. This is an impossible standard, which I guess is the point of it. Like, God's like, to beat me, y'all ain't on my level. Y'all can't do what I do. Like, that's not how I created you. Like, you are flawed. The very nature of you having choice, you are flawed, and you can't really help it. It is what it is. You say you're not on my level. God can do it, but He's the only person that can do it. There is no man in history, unless you're asexual, that has never lusted after another human being. It has never happened in everdom, because that's who we are. It's like saying, you might as well say it is a grave sin to breathe oxygen. Like, like it is a grave sin to understand a language. Like, this is something that you cannot do. It's impossible. What you can do is you can control your actions. So you can, like, look away, or like try not to put yourself in those situations where you would look at someone lustfully, like you're not gonna, you stay away from porn as much as you can. You don't go to like beaches where you're gonna see bikini-clad women, because that's really unholy. Honestly, that's unholy, which will be discussed further in the New Testament. Bikinis are unholy. They just are. I mean, the Muslims really got it. I'm not a Muslim, but they really got it right when they, like, it's when they, put the thing on, the woman with the hijabs and all that kind of stuff. Because it's about protecting women. It's also about it's just biblical, right? It's also about removing temptation. You don't want to be a participant in temptation. So, like, this is interesting. Right now, there's like there are people, like, OnlyFans is like a website where you can go on and like follow women, but it's mostly like a pornography website, but not necessarily, but you kind of know what it is. There are computer scientists right now that are creating artificial girlfriends for men, right? Artificial girlfriends for men. And they are making a ton of money on OnlyFans by, like, selling these AI girlfriends. I could eventually learn how to do that because I'm going to be going into computer science, but I personally think it's wrong because of what the Bible talks about. Like, that whole dynamic, being able to have those kind of feelings and to lust after anything, really, that should be reserved for your wife. Right? Jesus says it right there. Artificial girlfriends is what you came in on. Oh, I'm in my bag. I'm in my bag. I'm just reading a passage of the Bible. I'm just talking about how it relates to artificial girlfriends. How one of the the impossible standard Jesus makes, where He says a man that lusts after a woman lust after a woman just to look at her, and lust after her, and she's not your wife, is committing adultery in your heart. So you might as well have sinned. Like that's an impossible standard. No one can meet that. But Jesus did it because he's asexual. You have to be asexual. Like, there's no way you can look on women because Jesus was never married. They didn't never. It wasn't. He wasn't married to Mary Magdalene. So he never lusted after any woman ever. So he was asexual. I mean, that's what asexual means. He didn't have a sex drive. There's no way. But we can't do like human beings. We can't do that. That's how we're built. There's no way. It's an impossible standard. But I don't see that as a bad thing. I just think that's kind of like God flexing on us. God's flexing on us. He's like, you can't be me. You aren't on my level. But I want you to still try to work towards it. So he still wants us to work towards perfection, even though there's absolutely no way we could ever be perfect. But the journey to try to reach that standard, that's what builds the kind of character. That's if you're not a Christian, of course you don't believe all that kind of stuff. But just from the Christian perspective, that's what all this leads to. You're not perfect. You can never be perfect except for accepting God, who will perfect you once you die. But the journey to perfection and understand what perfection is not and trying to be perfect, that has spiritual benefits and all that kind of stuff. But it just got me thinking about the AI, like the type of work. Like I could build an AI and put it on OnlyFans, and men would simp and send that, I can make thousands of dollars a week while doing that. But I personally think that's immoral because that should be reserved for marriage. He had no sex drive. You can't, because the sex drive leads you to thinking lustfully. You can't have a sex drive and follow this commandment. It's impossible. You can't. Like he would have to be asexual because he didn't lust after a man. He wasn't sexually attracted to a man, but he also wasn't sexually attracted to a woman either. He can't be. Not wanting to sin to look lustfully after someone who isn't your wife. And Jesus was never married. They never talked about it, at least, and Mary Magdalene wasn't. So, yeah, he was asexual. God is asexual. I was considered that. But I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it's bad. I personally find it funny. I think God is funny. I think he's hilarious. Personally, I personally think he's hilarious. Anyways, where was I going? What was I doing? Let's get back to it. Get back to the script. Actually, let me write this down. I like this passage. Let me write it down. All right. I can't really get people that study silently quietly to themselves, because I feel like I need to like think through what I'm reading and like verbalize and like put my entire being into learning. So like in the library environment, when sure you don't want to disrupt people, but like being completely quiet, I feel like that really hinders your learning. I feel like learning is a full body. Like you should engage all your senses when it comes to learning. Like you should see it, you should touch it, you should hear it, you should feel it, and you should verbalize it. Yeah, it's just me. I kind of hope you hope God is a woman. Why? Why though? It's so hard to be quiet. Yeah, it is. I can't do it. There's no way. For me, learning it's verbal. It's verbal, it's physical, it's spiritual. Like I can't just read words and get it. No way. I have to absorb it. I have to absorb what I'm learning in every sense of the word. So that's why, like, I've been learning so much better once I got my notebook, writing stuff down. I stop, I think about it a little bit, and I talk about out loud. I use my tongue. That sense that we have, I use my tongue. Matthew 5:28. I'm probably not gonna forget that because I'm like, yeah, think about it. And then I'm writing it down. And while I'm the thing about here's the thing that I've learned about taking notes by hand. People tell you to take notes by hand, but I feel like I haven't got a really great explanation of why, as opposed to typing. Like I'll type notes. When you take notes by hand, you can't write as fast as you type. It forces you to slow down and absorb the message more. It forces you to think about what you're writing because your brain moves so fast. Like it has capacity. You can listen to two conversations at once. You can do it badly, but you can. But when you slow down and you're writing and you're also trying to focus on writing legibly, the extra brain space you have, it starts focusing on what you're writing. So you kind of like you're learning it twice. You're hearing it, you're feeling it, and then you're thinking about it while you're writing it down. And then if you also verbalize it as well, I feel like that's the stuff that sticks. Oh, hey, I hear what you said. I hear what you said. I hear you. He's a creator. But here's the thing, though. Think about this. Um, so here's the thing. Women don't actually create life. They nurture life. Men are the creator of life. We have the seed. She's the container for the seed. Life comes from men. It's like a plant. You plant it in the ground. The dirt and the water, that's the shell that the tree grows in. But life comes from the seed. You need the environment for life to spring out of it, but the seed contains the life. That's men. Oh, all right, and then you feel emotional. Yeah, we're just creating the same movement, right? Yeah, see, I like that, right? I like that. I agree with that 100%. I like writing stuff down. I've really got. I didn't want to at first, but really, this journey, this YouTube journey, has really made me a better. It's making me a better learner. I'm learning about learning, and it's really a great experience. It's really a great journey. Look at that. It's really awesome. I like this a lot. I wish I could do this 4 seconds. It's gonna take me some time, but I like this so much. I like learning. I like, I like, I like learning with others as well. I like being part of a community of learners, and I like sharing experiences. I just like people, but I also like listening. I like that we could all be here and do something that we all have a passion about, or that we need, even that we need to do. I feel like this is a skill that is not taught, like how to learn how to learn, and then not just taught, but hammered in consistently. Because it's learning isn't just a here's how to do it. It's also a continuous life process. I plan to be a lifetime learner. I should have renamed this YouTube channel to James Learns Every Day as opposed to James Studies Every Day. But I mean, studying is part of learning. What is the verse again, Paul? Oh, we got we have to find words. See, I'm okay with that, Ori. I'm totally okay with that. Unlike the rest of the world that's so polarized, I'm okay with us having a dialogue, right? I'll bring it, I'll reel it in. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, let's focus on studying, but I'm okay with having a dialogue between all people. That's my challenge about. So that's who I am, and I'm just I can, and then by having a focus or being a better Christian, I feel like it encourages me to have to really be kinder, and so I can interact and have a community of people with different philosophies on life and things like that. Like I could be friends with anybody, right? As long as we all have respect. That's the only thing I care about is as long as we all respect each other. And then I think we can talk about anything, and I think we can be friends with anyone, and, like have a community built on respect. As long as everyone's coming from a respectful place, and sometimes maybe things get out of hand, but that's where you need someone like a moderator or me to like bring it back in. Okay, all right, let's reel it in. Let's reel it in. But outside of that, if we respect each other, then I think, yeah, we can talk about anything. Oh, Ressa, what verse is that? It is Matthew 5, verse 28. When I say unto you that whoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. There isn't enough diving more these days. I'm into that. Yes, indeed. Or yeah, this channel is first and foremost about respect. As long as we have that, then we're gonna get along, and we can talk about pretty much anything. As long as it's not too ridiculous, And I'll let you know when it gets too ridiculous, because eventually this channel is gonna have mass appeal because of the type of community because I mean there's gonna be high school kids here, you know, what I'm saying. So I want to keep it, PG-13. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Oh, nice, good stuff. Good stuff. Good session. Now, like this channel isn't made for kids. There's no way I can be myself when this channel in it. Um, like that's not. I don't think there's a way to make this channel for kids. There's no way because learning. I mean, I learn a bunch of different stuff. Like kids are gonna understand what we're talking about, So this channel isn't made for kids, but it also is. It's not like a. This channel is PG-13. It's made. I feel like a teenager, a freshman in high school, can be a part of this channel and get a bunch of stuff out of it. And that's how I'm gonna run the channel. So no cursing. Be respectful. Watch the topics. If you would be comfortable with your teenage daughter being a part of this channel, if that's the topic, then that's probably a good topic that we can discuss in the break. But good stuff. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. One other. One of the passages that was. Here's the thing. Passage Matthew 5:31. It has been said, "Whoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement." Okay, so he put away his wife. A man can put away his wife. But I say unto you that whoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication, causeth her to commit adultery, and whoever shall marry her that is divorced commits adultery. Jesus! There is only one reason in the Bible given to break the holy union of marriage, and that is when a woman fornicates. Not when a man fornicates. That is not a reason to divorce. Right there from the mouth of Jesus himself. This is why I don't believe in whatever divorce laws they're going to come up with anywhere, even in the Philippines. I think it's unholy, and right out of the horse's mouth, there's only one reason to divorce. And if you can't handle that, you probably shouldn't get married. I think marriage is dying, honestly. I think marriage is dying. I think the world doesn't really want marriage. Marriage isn't what people think it is. Marriage is real serious business. Marriage is you gotta be you almost have to be insane to get married these days because marriage isn't what it is. Marriage has been watered down to something that's almost unrecognizable. But for those that actually believe and actually listen to the word of God, yeah, marriage is serious. Serious business. Don't get married if you're not serious about it. Like I'm talking like if your husband killed your children and bathed in their blood, you are still supposed to stay married to him. That's like that's how insane marriage is. Marriage is insane. I'm built for it though. I'm built for it. Yeah, yeah. But so our marriage is like we as a society don't take it seriously. But yeah, I do though. I do. I do. What am I gonna do for my break? Let me prep. So next is gonna be Tagalog or Cebuano practice. So I'm learning the language as well. So let me prep for that. Here we go. Got my Cebuano book, and let me get out my Never Marrying. I bathe in his blood if he did that. No, yeah, kill him. Yeah, your husband kills your kids. You are totally in the right to kill that guy. Just don't divorce him. You're dying a widow. Yeah, kill that guy. Kill that guy. Just don't divorce him. You know what's funny? There is more support for killing people than there is for a woman divorcing her husband in the Bible. Isn't that funny? Isn't that a cool fact? Like there were more justified murders and killing, like from God, than a woman divorcing her husband. No, no, your husband kills your kids. You kill that guy in his sleep. I'll kill him for you. Or yeah, you cast. He deserves all of it. So you know what you do? You send him to God to answer for his crimes. You let God sort him out. Yeah, the Bible is hardcore, man. Like this is like the Bible is not a game. That's why I think God is hilarious. God is so funny to me. God is hilarious. Like, not to laugh at people that suffer, but suffering is the whole point that we're here. We're here to suffer. The whole point of us existing is to suffer from the choices that we make, and then grow from our suffering and become more like God through the enlightenment we attain from some suffering. We become spiritually stronger, and eventually eventually leads to a happier and fulfilling life through the growth, spiritual and physical and mental growth obtained from suffering. That is why we are here, to suffer. So I try not to belittle suffering. Like again, I broke I broke my screen. Like I just got it. I laughed at myself, but I'm like, it is what it is. It's part of life. We're here to suffer and die, but also obtain happiness and fulfillment from the suffering. The suffering is how we grow. The suffering is how we grow. So God is hilarious. God is hilarious to me. Oh, God got something funny. You know what I seen? Yeah, there's a meme of the guy that does the meme where he's like he's like blinks like he's surprised, he's like, and he like in the sun. It's like the look God gives when He sends you a woman that he knows is gonna be used as a lesson for you. And he's just like, sorry, bro. He's like, sorry. God is so funny. Anyways, how prepared am I? Am I prepared? Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and get my video out. In fact, I think I'm going to go to the next video. The next video, let's see, playlist. Okay, my Bisaya playlist. I'm on lesson 14. Do I just repeat that? Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going back to lesson 2. I didn't finish lesson 2. I'm on, what's it? Unsa imong mga hilig? Ganahan ko Magdungan Bisaya. Alright, so I need to finish this. Ganahan ko Magdungan Bisaya. Okay, great. Alright, I'm prepared. Great. Suffering. All right, what time is it? They're clogging. I should know. I should learn how to say what time is it. Beside that. That's for another day. Maybe I should. I'm always thinking about how to learn, especially languages. Common questions. Like when I think of a phrase, should I just look it up? I feel like if I do that though, I won't really. It'll be weird because I also need to know the context. I need to associate a phrase with a context, like words with context, because there might be like pronunciation, context. Like I like learning in a very structured environment. So I'm just gonna go one lesson at a time. Google it now. How do you say? All right. You say I got Google it. All right. How do you say? Let's go to Google Translate. How do you say what time is it in Bisaya? So does Google have it as Cebuano? Yeah, he has this. Yeah, Cebuano. So let's see. What time is it? Unsa na arasa. I mean, can they? Na arasa. Do they have someone saying it? I feel like there's not really a good app. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and flip on over. And now we're going to be studying some Bisaya. And we're not even going to waste any time. Let's start here. Unsa is what? Unsa, let's see. What time is it? All right, let's get it. What time is it? All right, let me flip it over and see. They don't have I can't hear it. It just says unsa na arasa. Oh, orasa. See, I can't see how it's supposed to be pronounced with Google Translate. Oh yeah, you're right. I should go to YouTube and see if I can just put it in there. Unsa na arasa. Oh, that's a song. Is someone teaching it? Let me see. There's a TikTok of it.
Don't say you need to stop doing.
That's funny. Arasa. I guess arasa. Yeah, I guess I do know it. I'm gonna write it down. Good suggestion, or a good suggestion. I just watched a TikTok and heard the little kids saying it. All right, I'll write that down. Let's see. Kahata, let's get it. Let's get it. Kahata. No, that's kuha'at. Kuha'ata. Kuha'ata. Let's get it. Kuha'ata. Let's see. How do I do this? I want to make sure I'm kind of so what let's see. So unsa, how you say it? Unsa na o, is it, how do you say o in Bisaya? Is it o or the or ora orasa? Let me listen to this one more time. Orasa. 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 Okay, so it's o. So it's o. So o ra ra sa. Unsa na orasa. Good stuff. Good stuff. And that's what time. Unsa is what? I know that. Unsa na. So na is now. What now? And I guess in orasa is time. What is actually? Let me actually look it up. What if I just put it by itself? Or is it? Say orasa. Hourglass. Hourglass. See, that's funny. That's funny. Hourglass. So, unsa na orasa? What time is it? That's funny about language. Oh, Ressa coming in here. Ah, Ressa coming in clutch. Ka'at, ka'ata. Go, kuha'ata. There we go. Kuha'ata. I'm gonna put that. So, kuha'ata. Let's. Oh, that's get me. Oh, that's not. It's not really a direct translation. Get me. It's not. I don't know if there's a direct translation to "let's get it" because it's like "let's get it" isn't really a full, complete sentence. Like we know what it means. I think it's called an idiom, but it's really like slang. That's English is weird like that. English is weird like that. Like Ressa knows Cebuano and Tagalog, the two most popular languages in the Philippines. So she's teaching me. But the thing about English is we use a lot of like idioms, like "don't look a gift horse in the mouth." Like no one knows what that means. Like if you don't like when you're learning English, it's like what the heck does that mean? We use a lot of those. Like "let's get it," especially as a black guy, right? Black American. We have we make up a lot of slang. Just like I actually have. It's actually like almost a part-time job to keep up with the slang that we come up with. In fact, like it's interesting because I feel like I learn another slang phrase at least twice a month, and I immediately understand what the slang is because you just based on the context, right? Like, um, I watched this YouTuber recently, and he likes to say, um, "pour into you," or he likes to say "basket weave degrees," stuff like that. Like, there's just things that he says that I'd never heard before, but as soon as you hear it, you understand the context, and then immediately I start using it as well. This is the kind of person I am. But I think that's just a black person thing. Or it might be a human thing, but I think black people, specifically in America, are comfortable immediately using slang that other black people create. Like another one is "flued out," right? That's you're supposed to be flown out, but we say "flued out." We know what it means. That's not proper grammar, but we immediately start using it. That's just part of our culture. Cab, say cab utonta. Let's get it. Cab uton is o. Is it o? Is that a o? Like it's supposed? Is it pronounced like o utonta or the utanta? No, to utan. That'd be an a. So it's probably utonta. Cab utonta. Am I pronouncing that right? Let me cross this out. I'm gonna cut that. Kabutonta. Let's get it. So does that directly translate? That, like, do you know what we're trying to say when if I go to a Cebuano person, I say kabutonta. Are they gonna be like, yeah, kabutonta, kabutonta rin, you know, or something like that? Kabutan, oh, tan. That doesn't really help me, because I don't know the phonetic. Okay, so here's the thing about language. There is actually a phonetic dictionary, and it follows strict rules, but I haven't learned this phonetic dictionary, so I have to hear it. And I'm too lazy to learn the phonetic dictionary. Too lazy for that. Maybe if I did this full time, like part of my learning channel was also language learning, then I would learn the phonetic dictionary. But until then, I just go by what I hear. So if Ressa recorded it for me, then I'd know how to pronounce it. But anyways, I'm just gonna put it down and then put the translation. All right. That's a good idea. Thanks for the suggestion, Ori. Just as soon as I think of something that I want to learn, might as well just look it up. Manzana rasa. Manzana rasa. Oh, and also the thing with Cebuano, the Filipino languages, is that they really enunciate their words. Their consonants, I think that's what it's called. So, unsa na orasa. And it's specifically different from Danish because they mumble their language. I'm serious. Danish people, I'm never going to stop learning Danish. I like Danish. I'm just going to kind of focus on Cebuano for now. So it's going to be Cebuano, and then Tagalog, and then Danish, and then probably the long term would be Mandarin. I think those are the four languages I want to study. You already recorded? Let me see. Did you send it on? Where did you send it? Oh, I see. I got it. Let me see. Let me see. Cab u ton kabutonta. Kabutonta. So does that directly translate? Kabutonta. 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 Kab u ton ta. Yeah. So as opposed to Danish, which I actually speak more Danish than I do Tagalog or Cebuano, they mumble their words and they skip syllables. Like just as part of their language, they will cut words in half because other Danish people know what they're supposed to say, right? They know the structure of Danish sentences, so they'll like breeze through a sentence, right? Like for example, good morning. What is good morning? Oh my goodness. I said I know more Danish than I do Cebuano. I can't even think of good morning in Danish. Oh my god. I gotta switch to Danish. Let me get in my Danish mood. Let me sing a song in Danish real quick. Første gang jeg sa fra jeg så Krista det skal være. Alright. Good day. Good day. So it's just good. It's just good day. That's like hello. I can't remember. But like, yeah, they really say so. Good day is go day. Because it is spelled weird. You can't just read Danish and look at it. But they go to it so fast. Oh, but it got it. All right, so to say how are you is voor den goa day. But then go to like, but it becomes they say it so fast and so mumbly that it basically sounds like one word. But then go to so like that's how they speak, but they continue talking. But then go to I had a feet. You know, like they don't they like run through their language. But with Cebuano, which is why it's so much easier to learn, like they hit those syllables. Kabutonta. Like you have to say kabutonta. And if you don't, it sounds weird. Like they'll be like, "What did you just say?" Like you better hit those syllables. So whenever I hear like Filipinos talk, I can separate each individual word that they're saying because they hit their syllables so well. So it just sounds really nice to me. It sounds really nice to speak. Maayong buntag. Another thing, like Filipino, like Cebuano, they have subtler, like G's, like nga, like which I still can't pronounce correctly. Nga, right? It's ng, but like you need to say it correctly, and they will say it correctly, but you'll hear them say it. They won't just run over the syllables. So it's just a matter of practice. So it's such an easier language. Such an easier language. Where was that? Oh, I was just doing a review. Maayong buntag, maayong buntag food, maayong food. Oh, also, the thing about learning this language is it really forces me to slow down and speak the language slowly. I like even English. I like speaking fast, and then sometimes I jumble up my words and stuff like that. And then I'll use like fillers, like and stuff like that. That's a filler. That's when I'm not. I don't know what I'm going to say next, so I'll say that, or I'll say or something like that. See, there you go. But when I'm learning, and because of how specific the words are, like maayong, buntag, that's good morning. But you can't skip over that G. I have the habit. I have like the inclination to try to skip over the G and just say mayong buntag, but they'll hear it. They'll hear that you missed that G. You can't say mayong buntag. You have to say mayong buntag. Because if you don't hit that G, they'll call you out for it. So that really does force me to. Now they'll skip the A, so instead of saying maayong or ma'a, like if you see I forgot what it's called. Is that a what are A's called? Vowels? If you see two vowels back to each other, next to each other, you have to say ma'a, right? But they'll do that for like maayong, they'll say mayong. But when it comes to that G, don't skip the G. So I have to slow down. Maayong ud to. See, you can't skip that D. You have to hit that D. Maayong ud. Well, it's O, so it's maayong utto. No, I hear people say utto. Ut. Maayong hapon. Maayong gabi. I'm just reviewing right now. Sad. Kamusta? Kamusta man ka? Kamusta ka? Maayong ba? Maayong ba? Okay ba? Okay ba? Okay ya. Okay kayo. See, it is similar, Ressa, but English speakers, like Americans and others, they're going to have a really hard time pronouncing that because it's not nang, right? Because when you say N-A-N-G, I immediately think nang, but it's not. It's ng. Like, it's like they're one word, but you make the syllables, you have to hit the syllables, so you have to say it. And if you do it too hard, then it doesn't sound right. So I can't say nga. See? I can't say nga. That's too much. That's too much word. You have to make it I have to make it sound like one word. which I still struggle to do. Yeah, yeah. It's like one of the hardest things about speaking the language. But I don't. Well, that just takes practice, and I feel like when I say it in a sentence, it comes out better. Like it flows better when I'm talking naturally, and I don't have to think about it. But when I'm just trying to say it, um, just intellectually, it'll probably sound wrong for a few years until I actually become fluent in the language. Unsa imong panggalan o si James? Pila imong edad? 33 akong edad. Kamusta imong adlaw nga taon? January 8 ko taon. Taga-asa ka? Taga-Amerika ko. Unsa imong mga hilig? Ganahan ko Magdungan ug Bisaya. Alright, good review. Good review. How much are we at? 12 minutes? Alright, let's continue the lesson. Ganahan ko Magdungan ug ganahan ko ug Ah, salamat. Appreciate that, Ressa. I really wish I could do this full time. I'm gonna work on it really hard. I like language. Honestly, language learning is like one of my favorite things to do. Just studying in general, like studying something I actually want to learn about learning language. I actually had this conversation on Facebook with my friends. They were like, someone sent a meme about making a wish to a genie. And the genie was like, oh well, like it's like, hey, I want to fly. Like, okay, well, do you want wings or bird wings? How do you want to fly? And he's like, oh, I want hawk wings. And then they kind of got into it like a lawyer. But then I was actually thinking about what I would want if I could wish for anything. What I would actually want for me. Like if I wasn't wishing for someone else, right? If I wasn't wishing for like world peace or something, like what else? What would I want in my entire life? And I want to be fluent in all languages. Like I wish I could speak every language. And like I also did this thought experiment. If I had infinite money, let's say I inherited $1 billion for some reason, and I could do anything in my life, and I didn't have to, not even a billion, just like my number is like 5 million. Once I get $5 million, like I don't have to do anything. Like I'm officially retired. That's like my life goal, $5 million. But I'm like, once I don't have to worry about money, what I want to do in my life? Like if I inherited 5 million right now, cash, what would I want to do with my life? I didn't have to work. It would be this. I would still want to do this YouTube channel because I like this a lot. And specifically, I'd want to learn language. That's what I'd do with my time if I didn't have to work at all. And I would study AI. And I would study AI and prepare for the robots. That's what I would do if I didn't have to worry about money. I would do this YouTube channel. I would study language and I would study robots. That's it. And have lots of kids, of course. All right, where we at? Robots. Kumusta? Tagalog and Bisaya. Kaputon, putonta. Kaputonta. All right, lesson 3. Lesson 3. Kabutonta. I'm saying that right, right? Please. You know, sometimes I like to write down some of the Kabutonta. Yeah, I'm saying it right. Kabutonta. Kabutonta. Let's get it. Kabutonta. How long is this video? 5 minutes only? Okay. Oh. Oh, she's really going through the basics. We haven't gone through Salamat yet? Okay. I would have done. Salamat. I guess I am just on lesson 3. Thank you. Might as well write it down. It's good. That's going to become one of my favorite phrases now. Kabutonta. What? Where'd my audio go? The heck? Come on. Hello? Oh, do my Tanghang Salamat. Ah, what happened? My audio's gone again. There's no way my headphones died. No way. No, they didn't die. I literally just tried them. That's really weird. No, I had this problem before. I'll turn off my Bluetooth and turn it back on. Oh yeah, I could. There we go. Technology, guys. Technology. Oh, I know you hear me, or I just my video that I was playing, the audio of my phone, that video I was watching, the Cebuano video I was watching. There we go. I'll fix it. Tanghang Salamat. Tanghang. Tanghang Salamat. Thank you very much. Walay sapayan. Yeah. Why sapayan? Why sapayan? Why sapayan? Walay problema. Kabutonta. Sorry. Sorry, it's just sorry. Sorry. Pasalu ako. Pasalu ako. Pasalu ako. Pasalu ako. Pasalu ako. Palihog. Palihog. Excuse me and still excuse me. Tayo. 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 What's that? Tayo. Read it. It's not really a direct translation. Tayo. I did that when I went to Cebu. Very simple lesson. I knew all this, but it's still good to get it on paper. Just to review it. Actually, let's get to the next video. All right, here we go. Lesson 4. Big kaon na ayaw pagod ko. Take care. My pastor actually speaks both Tagalog and Cebuano. So even though pretty much everyone at my church speaks Tagalog, I still practice Cebuano because I feel like it's really hard you have to have a lot of time to learn multiple languages. Just learning one language is really hard because you have to immerse yourself. If you're gonna learn multiple languages at the same time, I feel like it has to be like your job or something. Like you can't have a full-time job not in that language and then also learn multiple languages at the same time. There's no way. But the thing about language learning, and I actually followed language learning YouTube channels for years, just as a hobby. Like not even just as a hobby. Oh wow. Oh, good stuff, though. Good stuff. All right, we got it today. We got it today. Good stuff. And then I'll be back tonight because I have to catch up on homework, so I'll be actually studying. But let's go ahead and go to a break. We definitely yeah, we got it. We got it. Let's switch one over. Good stuff. Yeah, so if you learn a language and there's a similar language, you could actually learn both at the same time, and it would be pretty efficient. So Tagalog and Cebuano, for example, you could totally learn both at the same time because they have the same alphabet, a lot of the same rules, a lot of the same similar grammar. Same thing with Danish and like Norwegian. In fact, I do want to learn Norwegian. That's another one. I need to learn Norwegian. If I'm going to learn Danish, I have to learn Norwegian as well because they're right next to each other. They're brother and sister. They're basically the same country. Denmark and Norway. And so their language is like 80% the same. Like it's like if you speak Danish, it's like super easy to learn Norwegian, and vice versa. Same thing for Cebuano and Tagalog, right? Also, Spanish and Tagalog and Cebuano are very similar as well. If you speak Spanish, then you should have a much easier time learning. Uh, if I do this full time, I might turn this partially into a language learner. Cause like if I learn Bisaya, I have to learn Tagalog. And if I learn Tagalog, then I might as well learn Spanish too. Because they're so similar. And then if I learn Danish, I might as well learn Norwegian. Like you can't learn Danish and not learn Norwegian. My other goal, like long term, is like Mandarin, but that's a completely different thing. So that's like so different. But then if you learn Mandarin, then you have to learn um, Cantonese because they're like brother and sister languages. Like you can't just learn one language. I feel, you know what I'm saying? Catch you later, Rory. Catch you later. I hope you're actually able to get it a little bit today. But I will definitely see you tonight, though. I have to study. All right. Let me prepare. I'm gonna go after this break. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go take a shower and then head to church, and I'll actually pretty much be on time for once. All right. Let me disconnect. I have so many cables. Oh my goodness. So many cables. Crazy amount of cables. What am I gonna do about this thing? I mean, it's not like it's useless now, but what I'll do is I'll keep this in a separate locker, and then Saturday I'll send it back. I just won't use it for now. Studying in all languages no long. If that was my job, if I became like a social media influencer studying languages, sure, but I think I want to focus, like to be like a polyglot. You know, the polyglot community. Um, no, it's not out of the question. It's just so far away. Like, I'm still building everything. I know I definitely want to learn Bisaya Tagalog, and then Danish, Norwegian. Um, Probably Spanish too. Probably Spanish too. But like, yeah, there's only so much time in the day. There's only so much time in the day. For right now, it's just gonna be Messiah. Where I'll have this full-time job for the next probably 3 years. Um, While I have this full-time job, I'll just keep it simple, stick to Messiah. Um, Maybe Danish when I just have some off time, just so I don't get rusty, because I like Danish music. Danish music is very good to me. Um, so right now it's Bisaya with a little, it's like 80% Bisaya, 20% Danish, and maybe like 10% Danish, 10% Tagalog. I'll probably stick to that for the next 3 years, and then we'll see what I can do. Because I also have to start studying AI. That's another big pursuit for me. Let's see. Is that in there? I'm actually not gonna eat anything right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat anything. I'm gonna wait till dinner at church because they always cook, of course. Filipinos always cook. Always eat Filipino food. A little bit of lag there, so I just unplugged that thing here. I only want to carry around one laptop. No, I'm just gonna leave everything here. What am I doing? In fact, no. You know what? I'm not even gonna pack up. Like, why? I'm coming right back here after church. I have to do homework. Yeah, I'm putting this back in. Yeah, right after church, I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna see if I can get a workout in. I really should work out for my workout. Um, and then I'm just gonna study. So I might as well just keep everything out. No one's gonna be here. What, it's Sunday? Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So, yeah. So all I'm taking is my Bible. Really, that's all I need. My Bible, my watch, my phone, which should all be charged now. Let's keep my charger going. I will put this away. That way. That way. Like my phone. Here is that. I don't need to carry that anymore. Oh, actually, I do. I'm going down to take a shower. Yeah, I'm going down to take a shower. So I have to take this, but then I'll be right back though. Yeah, I have time to take a shower before I go to church. What is this? Medicine? And oh yeah, I always carry spare underwear on me, just in case I need to change out. I don't like being too sweaty. And then what is this? Toothpaste? Yeah, put that in the bike. All right, so, and then here is my charger. Will plug in. That should all be kept together. And then I have my headphones, keeper thing. What is this? I don't need to have this actually on me. I'll put that there. Great. And then when I get back, I don't need this. I'm gonna put this away. Put that. Put this in my locker. And then I'll keep my MacBook charged. Keep all that plugged in. Keep that charged. The charger is actually magnetic. There we go. And then close that out. Oh wait, I shouldn't close it out, so I'm actually done. And then I gotta put my food away. And then what is this? What is this? Oh, I think this charger's mine. Yeah, that's another charger. I don't use that too often. Yeah. And my food. I put that in my locker. Alright, we're good. Via Maldocs. And then this is what I'll take one day. Yep. And then I'll take a shower. Got it. Also, Russell, you are up way too late. You need to go to bed. Get to bed. Get to bed, Missy. Get out of here. Get to bed. Get to bed, little Missy. Alright. That is one thing I learned. That's interesting. I think Bisaya is going to be the first language I'll be fluent in, instead of Danish. I've been like going back and forth. Like, am I going to move to Denmark or Philippines? I ruled out Japan for a number of reasons. I was thinking about going to Japan. I even started learning Japanese for a little bit, but then I learned about like Japanese culture, and like a lot of stuff that I just had problems with. I'm like, I can't raise a family there. It's too expensive. Too expensive, and all the bunch of other different factors. So it was either Philippines or Denmark, and Philippines won out. So I'm going there. All right, we are all set. First stream post Mac, good stuff, and I feel like we got a good session. We definitely got it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I hope my audio wasn't too bad because I'm like very far away from my computer and I don't have like a mic stand or anything like that. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. Hopefully you understood me. Hopefully you got it. Go to bed, people who... Russell, get out of here. Go to bed. Thanks for watching.